Baby Blue. When I was growing up, I remember hearing about a mirror game called Baby Blue. It was very popular with the school children, but I was always too afraid to try it myself. Something about mirrors always scared me, and it seemed foolish to tempt fate like that. But if you really want to know about it, I will tell you. The game is simple enough. You may play it alone or with a few friends, but the more people involved, the less likely for it to work. So it's best recommended to be played in pairs. Should it actually work, it will be very helpful to have a second set of eyes to help you search. The rules are straightforward. You are to wait until midnight before standing in front of a mirror. While traditionally the game is played in the bathroom, any room with a mirror will do. The only requirement is that it must be a room with a door you can close. It will not work in a living room or open space. Once you've found your mirror and room, you can close the door and turn off the lights. You may keep a candle or a flashlight as your only source of light. I recommend a flashlight. If you get too scared, you could knock over the candle and cause a different kind of trouble. After getting things all set up, you must next stand in front of a mirror. Cradle your arms and rock them back and forth like you're holding a baby. While doing so, begin chanting, Baby Blue. Say this 5 times in a row. You must do this steadily. It can't be too quick and it can't be too slow. The game will only begin if you do it right without any mistakes. Should you manage this, the game will officially start. If you did everything right up until this point, Baby Blue should have heard your call. If she wants to play, the room will start to grow colder. Your flashlight may begin to flicker, and you might hear strange creaks and groans before finally Baby Blue will arrive. As you rock your arms back and forth, you will begin to feel the weight of a baby growing in your arms. Make sure you have a sturdy grip on the baby because this will determine the difficulty of the game going forward. You see, the goal now is to hold on to the baby for as long as possible. Sounds easy? Think again. The longer you rock Baby Blue, the heavier she will become. She will become far heavier than any baby ever should be, heavier than an adult. Baby Blue won't stop getting heavier until you can no longer bear the weight. When you've reached your limit, you drop Baby Blue to the floor. The moment you do this, the room will no longer be cold, and Baby Blue will be gone from the room. And now, the real challenge begins. The longer you are able to hold Baby Blue, the more time you will have. Time for what, you may ask? Time to find the baby. After vanishing from the room, Baby Blue will reappear somewhere else in your house. The clock begins ticking immediately, so you will have to act quickly to find her. Your only clue in the pitch dark house will be the ghostly wailing of a baby. She could be in any room, hiding anywhere. You're going to have to act very quickly. Remember what I said about time? Let's hope you were able to hold on to Baby Blue for a while, because that's exactly as much time as you get to find her. Hopefully, you didn't get frightened by the sudden feeling of a baby in your arms and drop her immediately. If you manage to hold her for a good amount of time, the odds are in your favor. Run for your house and find the ghostly crying baby. If you manage to do this, Baby Blue will be the proper weight of a baby once again. Pick her up and then comfort her in your arms. This will appease her spirit, and you will have good luck for the rest of the year. Sounds tempting? Perhaps. But perhaps not so much when you learn what happens if you lose the game. Let's say you didn't get a good grip on Baby Blue and only held on to her for a short while. You'd feel your heartbeat speed up in fear, knowing you had messed up. The ghostly baby would begin shrieking, and you desperately run down the hall looking for her. But the house is so big, and you have so little time. How will you know when you're out of time? Easy. Crash! You'll hear the sound of a mirror shattering behind you. You see, you're not the only one who could hear Baby Blue crying. Her mother will have also heard, and she, unfortunately for you, is a vengeful spirit. Your only hope now is to find Baby Blue before she does, because if she finds her baby first, she'll come back for you. Rumor has it, the vengeful mother spirit will claw out your eyes and then leave you for dead. Still feeling tempted to play?